Hello, 7th grade Riverwood parents and students. I want to take some time to go over the new schedule that we will be implementing on Monday, August 31st. This new schedule has a couple of differences in it, and I want to go over each change and explain why we have decided to do this. So every child at this point has been given the option to choose when they go to whatever session they're supposed to go to. For example, at 8:30, 7th grade students either choose between science or math, and whichever one they don't choose, they'll go to that session at 10:30. Now, because we did not give students a set schedule and we're allowing them to freely choose what session they go to, sessions have reached an unsurmountable size, to the point where it's causing connectivity issues. Kids are getting booted out of the Google Meets, and even teachers are having a hard time presenting the information with so many kids in the session. So what we have decided to do is, instead of letting students pick what subject they go to, we have looked at the class sizes of all teachers, and we have made a set schedule for our homeroom students to follow throughout the day, and it tells them exactly what time they're supposed to attend a specific subject's live session. To do this, we had to add a couple of extra live sessions in the day. So one of the changes is at 1:30, all the teachers were doing airtime, but instead we have taken out airtime and instead made the 1:30 session now a live teaching session. We also added an entirely new live teaching session at 2:20. So now that we've opened up the schedule and we've added more teaching times, we have came up with a way to have good class sizes in each session to where it will not cause problems with connectivity, and also it allows the students to feel more comfortable learning in a smaller setting and being able to ask questions and feel as though they are taking part in their learning. So let me explain the schedule for all students. Every student on Friday will receive this template, and it will have their homeroom teacher's name up in the top right here where this is blacked out. So it'll say all students in Miss So-and-so's homeroom. Every student in that homeroom class will follow the schedule that's given to them because the kids typically travel together. So what we're having them do is, based off the homeroom teacher, they will be given a schedule. Not every homeroom teacher will have this same schedule, obviously, because we don't want to overload sessions. So whereas you see here at 8:30, this teacher's homeroom goes to a math live session. If students are in a science homeroom, they might be going to a science live session at this time. The students just have to pay attention to the schedule that their homeroom teacher gives them on Friday. And we will take time on Friday to explain the schedule to the students and answer any questions as well. So let me explain how this particular schedule in front of us would work. If your child was in this teacher's homeroom, then at 8:30, they would attend their math live session with their specific teacher that's on record for them. All right. And there will also be another teacher in that session, and that teacher's job is to help out. So we are essentially co-teaching. One teacher will be in charge of teaching the content. They will go over any problems that the students are having. They will give examples. They will help out with the assignments that are assigned to the students, whereas the second teacher will run the chat box. So while teacher number one is teaching and presenting, there's another teacher managing the chat box, making sure students are on task, making sure there's no distractions, and also answering any questions that students might have during the lesson. This also helps having two teachers on each session in case a teacher is having issues with their internet, or if a teacher is not able to be at school that day. This really helps out so that the session can still run smoothly. Now, looking at 9:20, these students in this homeroom will go to an ELA live session with their teacher and another teacher. They get a break at 10:05, and they have 10:30 science. Then they don't go back to a class until 12:45, and that's their enhancement class. And they'll either go to their A day or B day class, depending on what day it is. And there was a little calendar that was sent home in the folder on the pickup days that showed you which day was A day and which day was B day. Now, these particular students get a break from 1:30 to 2:15, and they attend their very last session for social studies at 2:20. Now, with the extra session times and having multiple teachers in on sessions, we are able to meet the needs of the students better. We're able to really enforce rules, and also we're able to help the students learn in a more efficient manner because there are not so many students on the session. Now, on Wednesdays, we have gone forward with recording lessons rather than doing live sessions. So on Wednesdays, this schedule right here will not apply. Students will not be attending live sessions on Wednesdays. Instead, their core teachers and their enhancement teachers will be recording a session, and students are expected to watch the recorded lesson and do the activity for the day and still fill out the attendance form so that we can give them credit for showing up and for doing their work for the day. Now, opening up Wednesdays has allowed us to respond to emails, to grade and give students feedback on the work they're doing, to allow for parent conferences if parents would like to come in and speak with us, and also to allow for one-on-one help with students if they need to reach out to us with problems they might be having or issues that they have with the content. So in general, the idea of the new schedule is a positive thing, and we appreciate you guys bearing with us and really working out the kinks so that we can do the best for the students here at Riverwood. If you have any questions, please make sure you ask your child's homeroom teacher. We will be more than happy to help you. Thanks.